lovely people, and welcome to Tarot with Nia. Well, today I'm going to do the weekly reading for the week commencing the 5th of January 2026. And we're going to have a look at the energy of the week. We're going to have a look at the challenges for the week. And we're going to have a little bit of advice from Spirit just to get us through the week. Thank you, Spirit. Please remember this is a general reading, everyone. So take what resonates and gently let the rest go. Spirit, can we please have the general energy for the week commencing the 5th of January 2026, please? General energy of the week. Okay, and what we have is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords tells me that you're feeling some sort of self-restriction, okay? Or you're feeling restricted, but you don't realise that it's you restricting yourself here, okay? If you notice here, the lady in this picture has a blindfold on, which means she cannot see clearly, okay? So this tells me that this week you're not seeing something clearly. You're not seeing that what you're doing is self-restriction, okay? You're restricting yourself here, and it's only you that can take that blindfold off and then see clearly. So the energy of the week is to pull off the blindfold, see things clearly, take off those rose-tinted glasses if you need to, okay, and look at a situation clearly. That's the energy of this week. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please now, Spirit, have the challenge? Challenge for the week commencing the 5th of January. And your challenge is the Nine of Swords, okay? The Nine of Swords talks about anxiety, depression, feeling down, feeling a lot of pressure over something, okay? So your challenge this week is not to be bogged down by anything that causes you anxiety, stress, or depression, okay? Your challenge for this week is to not get depressed, okay? So whatever's happening this week, whatever you need to see clearly, make sure you don't get into a state of depression because of it, okay? Because it's not going to do you any good, okay? It's not going to make you feel good this week, okay? And maybe by pulling off this blindfold and seeing clearly, it's going to make you think, oh, gosh, now that I found out that, or now that I see this, it makes me feel really down and depressed and anxious, okay? So please this week be aware of that and don't let yourself get pulled into this state of anxiety, okay? Because everything's going to be okay. Don't let yourself get pulled into anxiety or depression this week, okay? That's your challenge, okay? And I'd say here, if any of you are suffering with poor mental health, okay, then there are people out there who can help you. Just do a Google search and you will find someone who can help you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, can we have a word of advice, please? Word of advice. Word of advice for the week commencing the 5th of January. Okay, and wow, the word of advice from Spirit this week is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a lovely queen, okay? She understands her emotion. She's emotionally fulfilled. She's loving. She is warm. She is generous. She is just that beautiful, beautiful soul, okay? So it could be that this week, to help you through this period of possible anxiety and self-restriction, you might find somebody comes into your life that will help you in this situation this week, okay? And if it's not somebody who comes in, this might be you by the end of this week, okay? Stay in this energy of positivity and love and emotional fulfillment this week, if you can, okay? This is Spirit's word of advice to you. But I'd say for a lot of you, a person like this comes into your life, or look for a person like this. It could be a counsellor, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, okay? That will listen to your anxieties, that will listen to your issues, that will help you, okay? They'll be that year to take to listen to you, okay? They listen, okay? So look out for that person this week, or find that person this week that might help you here. I feel like somebody here who's watching is suffering with poor mental health at the moment, and you might need to find a counsellor or a friend that will just give you that little bit of comfort this week, okay? Thank you, Spirit. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to clarify these just to find out if we can have a bit more info here, okay? Can we please have a card, Spirit, to clarify this Eight of Swords? Can you clarify this Eight of Swords, please? Oh, God. And we clarify the Eight of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Okay. So, guys, this is just double confirmation, okay? You are restricting yourself here. You desperately, desperately, desperately need to take off your blindfold. You desperately need to see things clearly, okay? No hiding behind things anymore. You need to see clearly that you are restricting yourself in some way here. Could be to do with your job, okay? You might find that in your job you're being stopped from doing things that really fire you up and that really give you passion, okay? Somebody might be holding you down in your job, keeping you down where you want to expand, okay? Could be somebody in your personal life who is holding you back, pulling you down. You need to take off that blindfold and see the situation clearly. That's what I tell you here this week. And you've had the double whammy, okay? So it's clarified by itself. So Spirit's telling me here, no, I meant the Eight of Swords. And when I said the Eight of Swords, I really meant the Eight of Swords, okay? It's only you that can get yourself out of this restriction. You need to set yourself free here from whatever it is that's restricting you. I'm not telling you to leave a job. I'm not telling you to leave a person. I'm not telling you to leave anything, but you need to see clearly and you would need to decide from yourself, from your head, what you are doing this week. Okay? That's what Spirit is telling me to tell you. Okay? And it couldn't be clearer than that. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Spirit, can we please now clarify the Nine of Swords? Maybe with a card that's not the Nine of Swords, Spirit. Oh, and here we go. Okay. We're clarifying the Nine of Swords with the Four of Cups. Okay. So with the Four of Cups talks about things that are maybe not, that we're not happy with in our lives. We might be bored of something, okay? But what comes up here is a new opportunity, okay? This cup that's being offered because you're feeling down or depressed about something, particularly with this Nine of Swords, okay? Because you're feeling down and depressed about something, you're missing this cup that's coming in for you here, okay? And you might be sort of, regretting what happened here in these three cups that have fallen down, okay? Or these three cups that you're missing here, okay? But the universe is offering you a new cup and you're not seeing it because you're feeling bored, down, depressed, okay? So what you need to do with this week, because this is in your challenge, is open your eyes to what's around you because you're missing something. The universe is bringing you something, okay? But please keep your eyes open so that you can see it and receive it, okay? This is bringing you hope. However down you feel in this Nine of Swords energy, however anxious you might be feeling, know that the universe is about to bring you something, okay? So there's no need to feel so down and anxious. The universe is bringing you something in here. So please keep hope because the universe is looking after you and bringing you in something new. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Can we now please clarify this Queen of Cups? Can we clarify? Oh, yes, and we've clarified the Queen of Cups. Oh. We've clarified the Queen of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Okay. The 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. It's the family card. It's the joy card, okay? It is happy family, happy life. And this is Spirit's word of advice for us this week, okay? So if you start seeing things clearly, take off the blindfold here. Take off the 2 blindfolds, okay? Take off the blindfold, see things clearly, and think from your head, okay? If you do that, you will come out of this period of depression. You will have this new opportunity coming in, and what comes at the end of it is beautiful, okay? It couldn't be much nicer than this, because what you're going to have at the end of it is somebody who helps you become this happy, fulfilled, joyful person with love all around you, okay? And I really feel like this is a lot of love coming in for you here, okay? It's the family card, it's the joy card, it's, you know, you've got the rainbow there, you know, everything's bright and wonderful in this 10 of Cups, okay? It's a lovely, lovely card to have. So this is the hope. This is the hope, okay? So at the moment, you might be feeling hopeless. You might be feeling down about something, okay? You might be feeling down about your job or career. You might think, oh, you know, I'm so bound to this career. You know, I'm double bound, okay? Maybe you've got 2 jobs that you're bound to, okay? You're feeling bound. But the only person who's binding you to those jobs is you, okay? This could be a person, this could be 2 people you feel you're bound to, okay? Again, the only person who's binding you is you, okay? And you need to take off that blindfold and see things for what they truly are. And you're feeling down about it, okay? You're feeling anxious about it. But there's an opportunity coming in here with this 4 of Cups, okay? Don't wallow over these things, because there's something much better coming in for you here, I feel, okay? And what's coming in that's better is this. It could be a happy job life, okay? Happy career. It could be a really thriving business that will help your family thrive, okay? It could be a new love that ends up being your family, okay? Somebody new coming in for you. It could be your relationship now just blooming into this wonderful family life. But you need to get through this period of anxiety, depression, in order to get to this 10 of Cups. And I tell you what, this 10 of Cups is worth everything, okay? Everybody wants this 10 of Cups in their life. And you've got this coming up this week, okay? It's going to be a tough week. Whatever this is, whether it's love, money, whether it's career, whether it's your business, whether it's your health, okay? Let go of the restrictions. See things clearly. Yes, you might feel down. You might feel a bit anxious or depressed, okay? But there is this opportunity coming in for you there with that 4 of Cups. An opportunity that will take you to this 10 of Cups eventually, okay? And by the end of the week, you will feel so much better. You might start off the week feeling bound and depressed and generally gloomy, okay? But by the end of the week, you're going to be in this 10 of Cups energy. So that's the word of advice from Spirit, okay? Lovely reading, everyone. I mean, it's a tough week in parts, but Spirit's really encouraging you to take off the blindfold, see clearly. Deal with whatever hurts, deal with whatever depresses you, causes you anxiety, because it'll be worth it in the long run, because you will have the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups, okay? Beautiful, loving, wonderful energy there. So what I'm going to do now to finish off the reading, I'm going to take a Starseed Oracle card just to give us a final message, see if Spirit wants to tell us anything else at the end of this reading. Spirit. Okay, what have we got? And we've got deep cellular healing. Okay. It says physical and emotional healing. So physical and emotional healing. So I'd say here, perhaps some of you, while you're in this period of feeling down, you're actually doing a lot of healing, okay? then, you know, you might get this counsellor coming in to help you with something, or this family member to help you with something that you're going through at the moment. Maybe you can't see things clearly and you need to talk to somebody about it, okay? Share what's on your mind. I do encourage you to share what's on your mind this week, because there are people out there that can help you, okay? And through this, I'd say with this card then that you're going to do some emotional healing, okay? And you're going to do some physical healing as well. So it's a very healing week. So even though it's tough, it's going to be an opportunity for you to heal, and you need to take that opportunity to heal, okay? It's deep cellular healing. So this is healing deep wounds this week, okay? You're actually healing deep wounds, and you're going to come out of it with wonderful, loving energy. So please, it is worth going through this, and it's worth healing from it, because what comes at the end of it is wonderful, okay? That's your reading for this week, guys. I hope you get through it okay. Remember, Spirit's always with you. Spirit's always behind you. And whatever you believe in, whether it's God, Source, the light, whatever it is you believe in, the universe, remember the Spirit's always with you. Your spirit team is always with you, okay? They are always there. They are always behind you. They are always helping you through everything. They're putting things in place all the time for you to get to this 10 of Cups, okay? So remember that. You are never alone. They are always with you. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. If you're interested in a personalised reading, then I offer those as video readings, and all the details are down in the description below. And if you read these cards differently to me, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to chat about it. I love to talk about how we all interpret the cards differently. And until next time, everyone, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next reading.